Hello, everybody. This is your DM, Dr. Mongoose, coming at you, wishing everybody a happy holidays. With this episode dropping on Tuesday, November 19th, this will mark our traditional start of our holiday break. New episodes will return the first Tuesday in January. We hope you've been enjoying the campaign so far and look forward to bringing you a bunch of new adventures in the new year. Have a very happy holidays, and we'll see you next year.
Previously on Dances with Dice, when last we left our heroes. Revenge only requires patience. And our heroes have been patient.
All right. So we find ourselves once again in the tower. Have I was about to say gaping portal. That is not correct. You have a wide magical portal in front of you.
Why are you like this?
Because I am a child of the 90s and there's no amount of therapy that'll cure that one.
It's gaping maw
uh,
that lies before us.
the tower sort of harmonizes with this energy within the room, and of course you are aware that the tower just loops back into itself, and of course you guys were teleported sort of within here because this is sort of a pocket plane, so you don't have any way out necessarily, or at least none that you have tested. So
I don't have any magic. Who you think you're talking to, Eisen? Get out of here.
No warlocks here.
What? Sorcerers? Who?
What?
It's like Doran. I feel it's like there's like a little pounding in the back of your skull. It's just like, come on, idiot. Every once in a while, the old characters claw their way through existence.
Stop being a fucking moron! No.
Eisen's crawling out of something.
Yell at things!
I was gonna say the bag of holding, but I realized we don't have a bag of holding.
The bag of holding is the universal canonical transport
like
realm. But that is the portal in between realities. That is how the other characters claw their way from one campaign to another, is through the bag of holding.
I was about to say, if we do get a bag of holding, the bag of holding monster will be Eisen.
Actually, yeah, no, anyone who tries to steal from the bag of holding, it will just be one of your previous characters will appear as the guard. It's like, bad.
Just slaps the hand. Yeah.
But yes, you guys stand in front of this portal. Theodosia, several times you catch Nori almost like ADHDing her way towards you can tell like out of the corner of your eye, you can see she's sort of watching you. She really wants to walk towards the portal.
She does not get to. Does anyone have like magic?
Yes.
Identify shit? Can we identify on this portal? Does that count? Is this portal an item?
Some of them magics.
Anybody got some magics?
I guess I have magics now. I have detect
I have
magic.
identify. Do you want me to cast identify?
Can we identify the port? Will this show us where we? I don't know how magic works.
How magic?
I have detect magic, but that's it.
So you could.
That's gonna tell you that the portal has magic in it.
I know.
Cast detect magic to find out what magic is powering the portal. It won't tell you where it's going. I would say as long as it's not a ritual cast of Identify, because normally Identify is for an item. But if you are willing to burn a spell slot, I'll let you identify where the portal takes you.
Do you want me to burn a spell slot?
No, I don't want you to burn a spell slot. You need those. Those are very important for fight.
We do fight, you need. I mean, feasibly what you could do is you... Actually, no, you don't get spell slots on a short rest, never mind. You are not a wizard. You are a half-caster.
Unfortunately.
Felix.
Django looks like she's gonna fall out of that.
She somehow manages.
She looks very comfortable. Django
It
is
looks
Anna's
so
kitty.
tilted.
She is very
It is
tilted
a little
in her
tilted.
kitty
It
tree.
needs to be, the screw in it is kind of off. It does actually need to be adjusted.
We will post a photo of said kitty tree in the Discord when this episode goes live, so you can see baby in the kitty tree.
The angle of the child.
The very precipitous angle of the child. Felix, let's roll me a perception check.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no, I gotta
Why
pursue.
no?
What?
21.
21. You feel comfortable, somewhat familiar, but unrecognizable.
Step away from the light.
But forceful voice sort of drift through your mind. It leads to revenge. Do it.
What?
You didn't hear it, you don't know.
That's true. I don't know shit.
Yeah, you don't know shit.
You're trying to figure out what detect magic does because this is the first time you've cast magic in your entire life.
I'm just like, what the fuck? What the fuck?
Like
What the
looking through a spell book, just like
What the fuck?
Hi, Karma. There she is.
Everybody's coming back.
So it's like Karma trying to like claw her way through Theo's neck like a demon in Constantine. Like, what do you mean you don't know how to cast spells? Holy shit. This is all you did for 4 years, bitch.
she's literally the venom coming out of the side.
Yeah, actually, no, there we go. That's how all the characters come back. They're your symbiotes. You got little venom symbiotes that float above your head when you fuck up things you were very good at for many, many years.
Yeah.
I don't know how to do magic. What the fuck are you talking about, Hannah?
How magic?
I don't know anything.
Real. Alright, what are we doing, kids?
Relatable. I thought you were identifying shit. I don't know what's going on. I ain't got magic.
Nina told me not to waste a spell slot.
Oh, I don't fucking know.
Are we getting in then?
Who the fucking's whispering at you? I don't know. What's happening?
You don't know. You don't know my whispers.
Somebody whispered.
Do you want
Felix heard a whisper.
I'll whisper.
Should we... You wanna finish that thought? Share that thought with the class?
I'll whisper in your ear.
Hot. Should we just throw something through it? Good old toss a rock at it?
Yeah, let's turn into rocks.
No!
You know who
Yeah.
you know who weighs like the same as a rock? Nori, Chuck Norris. Like, no.
No.
Cube.
Do not throw the very dense baby.
I'm gonna
joking.
do it. No.
Don't.
If I threw a Christian baby through this portal,
If I put the Lord's baby in this portal.
I'll say, yeah, if you want to, each of you has probably like some random junk on you. You can throw like, you know, an empty vial, a pebble, something. You can throw it through the portal if you'd like. Just, you know, you throw junk. Just let me know if you throw some junk in.
I have a vial of perfume.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
throw that.
Okay. You throw the vial of perfume in. It sort of like vroom, and like you see like a little splash, it looks like a splash, almost like, you know, a little pool, but you know, nothing comes out. It's like, then just it goes through, nothing happens.
I'm gonna
Go ahead.
attach something to some rope and chuck it in, and then pull it back through and see if it's, you know, destroyed.
Okay.
So
You do that. You throw something. You like kind of yo-yo something down, pull it back up. It's normal. Just
Well,
appears to be a
Killing
a
it
two-way portal.
doesn't appear it's going to murder us.
It does not destroy inanimate objects in any way that similarly destroy you guys with your fleshy bodies.
Oh.
That was a really weird way to say that. Is a way to say nothing looks weird.
You
Everything in here is very normal, and there is no problem.
There is
Your-
nothing.
your-
There is
your
everything is
flesh-
normal. You stupid sacks of flesh.
Your flesh is very safe. I don't know why you're looking at me so weird. Real big officer, the I don't have any dead bodies in my trunk bumper sticker is answering all the questions you're asking me right now. Energy.
The I could not explain socialism or communism to you if you asked me what it was.
I mean, I could, but the people with those bumps, you know?
Yeah.
Anyway,
But so, what do you want
Anyway.
to? You guys have this portal in front of you. What do you wish to do?
Die.
Look, it seems that I'm just, you know, I'm here to help you kill
I'm.
this man. So
Let's be honest. This is probably where he is. In there.
or this is how he's going to get back here.
Actually, Felix, you were the one who had the schematic of the laboratory, right? I think you were the one who had found that. Oh, I realize, you know, this is why this is such a struggle. I forgot to mention this. Felix, you recall looking at that schematic. Labeled on that schematic was a teleportation circle or some sort of port.
Right. All right.
So that allowed that you can put two and two together on that one. I was thinking to myself, it's like, are we really just doing like a bit for a while? Like, I'm cool with that, but like, I feel like we talked
just
about
don't want to die. We just don't
Yes,
want to
yes,
walk through a portal to hell.
Yeah, but it's like I feel like we went over. I never mentioned the portal on the schematic. Fuck. So my bad. Sorry, guys. That was supposed to be way more obvious than I thought it was. I thought you were being like hesitant for more story reasons.
Nope. We just genuinely.
I was gonna be
walk in
like,
and kill
well, we could just wait here for them to come back, you know, like.
Yeah, my bad. That was supposed to be way more obvious. Apologies for that one.
All right. I'm gonna be the brave one. I'm
Okay.
gonna do it.
You're gonna do it? You're gonna fucking do it?
I'm gonna fucking do it.
Do a hit.
Don't do a hit!
I'm gonna do a hit.
Don't do a
Alright.
hit, Griffin!
All right, Felix is just Felix stepping through.
I mean, if they're going through, I'm gonna go through. Because
Okay.
I am a party of this party right now. So he's just like, look, if it doesn't seem like the worst thing, it didn't destroy the thing I threw in there. If this is what everyone else is doing, I'm coming with you.
Alright.
All right,
Then
Theo?
Theo's going too.
Okay. You
Theo's not gonna be
guys-
left alone.
Not gonna be left alone with her new daughter that she doesn't really know how to talk
That I now have to
just
send
yet.
into battle.
So she doesn't know how to watch.
My
My child, where'd they go?
My child.
As you guys all step through, you find yourself inside of said laboratory.
Oh, good heavens.
Laboratory itself stands about 115 feet by about 70 feet. Within, you see a wild contraption of various containment tubes, various pipes running here and there, air compressors, strange machinery of which you do not fully understand. At the center of the room, you see a gigantic containment vessel of some kind. Floating within it are two sort of swirling dark spirits. These spirits appear almost nebulous, but after a little while, as you focus, you see they have draconic heads screeching in anger. From this large containment vessel, you see pipes and various contraptions branch off to 4 side vessels, 2 of which are empty, and 2 of which are full. Within one vessel is a humanoid person that you do not recognize. They are older, male, look to be like maybe in their 70s or so. And then in the second pod, you see a human female. Doran, your eyes widen as you meet this woman's gaze, as you see your companion Mara trapped within the tube.
But is it her or is it the clone that they're gonna replace her with? Have they already replaced her, or is this? It's a fair question.
Fear.
All right, and then within the room, you see 2 guards and Professor Myers standing near the gigantic containment field. As he turns towards you, you guys see dripping from Professor Myers' eyes like a constantly running run of tears, this black ichor-like substance like just dripping down his face, forming like this mask almost. And he looks at you, it's like, no, it's too soon. Not enough time. I would like everybody to please roll initiative.
Ew. I don't know what just happened, but I don't like it.
I also do not know what is happening.
I got 14.
14.
Initiative.
Doran.
Swiggity swag. Excuse me. That is a 23.
23. Theo.
Notes for combat. +7 to initiative.
Damn.
21.
21. Nice. And then remember...
Wait a minute. Actually, that might be different because actually change that. I have because I'm a worm speaker now. That was for when I was a fighter. I actually have to redo those notes. 16.
Okay.
I no longer have +7 to initiative because I'm not a fighter anymore.
Okay, and then Nori,
Not
I think
awesome.
is initiative on your turn, if I recall. So
Yeah, Nori goes on my turn,
Yeah.
but I have
Alright.
to use an action to essentially put her in dragon mode.
I will say for the sake of this first fight, and since it's the first time that you have done this, right before combat and initiative starts, you can set her into dragon mode immediately
Oh,
from her child mode, and she looks up at you. She looks up at you, Theo. It's like, is it time?
It is time. It is, yes. It is.
Yeah.
It's time.
You guys watch as she sort of like goes down on all fours momentarily. You sort of like watch as she like stretches and moves, and then like almost in this shifting sort of like whirl of wind, magical crackling energy, and like almost like a small tornado, she rises into her full draconic form, sort of stretches her neck out, and it's like right at the top of initiative order.
I can also no longer reroll 1s and 2s.
At the top of
on
initiative order,
two-handed.
Doran. After that will be Theo will be on deck, and Felix after that.
I'm going to pop one of my fighting spirits.
All right. Please describe what that does.
As a bonus action, I can give myself advantage on weapon attacks, or basically I just gain advantage until the end of the current turn. And I gained 5 temporary hit points. So.
Ooh, very nice. So that means, wait a minute, with your temp HP, you are at 69 HP.
No.
Nice.
Nice.
I mean, this is the only time this is ever going to happen because his next level up, his HP is going to shoot beyond 64. Like, we can only make this. Oh my god. I can do the pun. This episode is just going to be called nice.
Jesus fuck.
No, I'm not going to do that. I do that for every episode 69 in the series. So every episode 69 will always just be nice. Doesn't matter. It could be the penultimate episode. It could be the final episode of a campaign.
Somebody dying.
It'll still just be nice.
And I want to fire 2 arrows into the. I gotta get on D20 here.
You've got, and then in terms of guards spread out in front of you, there is a guard dressed in blue wearing a sword and shield, and then what looks to be some sort of like monkish looking figure as well, armed with some sort of ranged weapon.
All right. Well, I want to fire 2 arrows at Mr. Shield Boy.
Okie dokie. What? Roll them bones.
Well, with advantage. Does a 21 hit?
21 hits.
All right. And then. 30 hits.
30 will hit.
Damn, I almost rolled a I almost rolled a crit.
Wow, only a 30? Come on, Alex. You're level 6.
Yeah.
Where's the north of 30? Come on.
Shush. Look, he's really good at hitting.
All right. So that's definitely 2 hits.
So that's 14 and 11 damage.
Okay, so that is 24. 13. 24. 24 points of damage. Yeah, he takes both hits. Like, looking kind of roughed up, but like very, very solid shots of damage there. Does that end your turn, Doran?
No, I'm going to. So the monk's over there.
Are you going to reposition yourself? So yeah, you've got.
Yes.
That was bonus action. So yeah, you've got movement.
Oh, I can just do that. Oh yeah. So I will also. I'm gonna move over here. Does that puts me at a line of sight of the monk, right?
Yeah, you had line of sight from everywhere you were.
Actually.
But yeah, you're in line of sight of the monk.
Wait. But there's this big machiney thing in the way.
Oh, you were asking if that broke line of sight. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
I did not understand the question. This would technically be the large compressor would be cover. Yes.
Okay. So actually, so I was here.
Yes.
Measures. I can move. All right.
Technically, where you guys are on is a slightly raised platform. So, like, if you're on this platform, they have visibility of you guys. If you go down to the stone beneath it, that you're on the same level as them.
Okay, I'm gonna move over here. Would have to like change to. There we go.
Remember, for roll 20, if you hold Q when you grab your person, it will measure for you.
Cool, I can still see him. And then I'm going to action surge and shoot the same guy 2 times again.
Hang on a second.
I looked at it. Action surge is just a special. I can just do
That's
it.
what I was thinking. Yeah, I was just.
Did
checking.
you
No.
just take my old class?
Yes.
Like
Like somebody
again,
had to.
Well, I mean,
Someone had to
again,
take a fighter.
Listen, the reality still does remain. You need a heavy. You were the heavy.
I still am the heavy. I'm still a strength-based ranger.
Yeah.
And I'm the glass cannon.
Roll 2 more attacks. Go right ahead.
I still am the heavy. I still am in the face of God.
Is advantage advantage is only for the first set of attacks for your
No, it's till the end of the round.
till the end of the round? Okay, cool.
It's to the end of the turn or whatever.
Okay.
All right. So, assuming, that should both hit.
If it's above a 16, it hits.
Yes. All right.
And you're probably hit.
All right. So that's 16 and 14 damage.
All right.
So it's an extra 30.
Yeah. So with that, so you guys watch almost with lightning speed. Doran whips his bow out, and then with a dive and a roll, slides on over, and while sliding, turns, hits 2 more arrows, and you guys watch just as this dude has unsheathed his blade and pulled out his shield, just falls to his knees, falls face forward,
What?
Damn.
and he is kaput.
Okay.
And I'm done. That's all I got.
And that will end Doran's turn. It was that guy's turn. It is no longer. Theo, you're up.
Oh. All right.
Please don't end this fight before I can have a turn, please. I'd like to be in combat.
Actually, oh wait, I'm sorry. That ends. Sorry. Professor Myers is going to take his legendary action.
Oh.
Is going to take a legendary action. He watch as he pulls out Finian's pistol
No.
from his wrist. Pulls
motherfucker.
back.
Well, I don't know
pulls
anything
back,
about that.
Pulls back on the on the hammer, and it's like no. And he fires the gun. You watch as not unlike a magic missile, 3 magical bolts comes shooting out. And they all hit a target towards one of you. This is just going to be a group roll to hit.
Please not me. I'm so soft.
Oh no, it's aimed at all 3 of you.
Oh, okay.
So it's 1 bolt each. It is 1 bolt each.
God,
And
I was like, if
then-
you hit me with all 3 of those, that might kill me in 1 turn.
Yeah, that is a 19 to hit. Does that?
That will
10?
hit me.
Okay.
That barely hits me.
Okay.
And I mean that
Aw.
legitimately. It legitimately barely hits me.
It meets it beat.
Yeah. I believe. Yep. I am armor class 19,
why did
baby.
Okay,
Something like
that
that.
is going to be 3 + 4. So that's 7 points of damage to each of you. 7 points of force damage to each of you.
How much?
7 points of force damage from a single bolt.
Ouch.
He opted
Good
to
thing I
hit
had
all-
that. Good thing I
opted to
took.
hit all 3 of you individually instead of hitting all of you at once. Cool. Good thing you took that temp HP.
Yeah.
You are no longer nice. Aw.
Right, cool. No doubt. Wait, we have temp HP, or he does?
He just
I
had
did.
temp. He had the 5 temp HP, which brought him to 69. But that
Nice.
that now takes
right.
us to
I'm no,
next
yeah,
turn.
I'm no longer nice.
Theo, you are up. Felix, you are on deck after that.
All right. Theo is going to. Let me check my distance. How? Theo can't get very far. What? She can't. Yeah. I don't have her turned on for that. Since she's not a fire, she doesn't have her special goo friend
No, she does
anymore.
Oh, you lost your goo?
I
Yeah.
lost my goo. I don't have goo anymore.
not.
Alright, I can move. No, 35 feet.
Technically, is Nori large enough? Because I know we like in
Nori can move.
is Nori large enough to ride yet? Because I think
No,
mechanically,
she
I
is
don't
not.
think
She is
is
not large enough to. She like technically speaking, we did like that whole flying scene, but technically speaking, in combat in this, no,
Yeah.
she is not large enough to ride yet.
Yeah, that was what
We
I
are
was
level.
it was-
We are level 6, my guys.
Yeah.
Like
I wasn't sure if mechanically she could fly or not, but
she's considered a small dragon right now.
yeah.
But I am gonna have her move 40 feet because she has 40 feet.
Nice.
It's gonna move.
Oh, she's gonna get right up on him. Hell yeah.
Yeah, you can get right up on that guy. Nori is gonna move to right here. Start getting towards Professor Myers.
Okay. Or Theo. Theodosia
Or
is
Theo,
gonna move.
sorry. Nori,
Yeah,
wrong person.
Theodosia is gonna move 35 feet to get closer
Yeah.
to Professor Myers.
Myers. As an action, I'm gonna take out my hand axe and I'm gonna throw it at Professor Myers.
Oh, very
'Cause
nice.
I actually have a hand axe still,
Hell yeah.
but
Just
I
do
don't.
the big chuck.
Yeah. So chuck it at him. Probably does not hit because that is a 7 + 7, 14.
It hits.
Oh, cool. Persona has no AC.
He's wearing robes.
All right, so that's a
He is
One.
wearing at most some very thick linen.
this. Yeah, so that's 8 points of the hand axe. Just
Hell yeah.
Just
just hawk it at him. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Just lands right in his shoulder. Just
Theo casts yeet.
yeet at him. I have a whip too, but I definitely does not. That's not close enough.
Oh, God.
But I am gonna use the whip on this guy
Oh, very nice.
because it has a range of 10 feet. So then
Oh,
hand
nice,
axe and then
nice. And this
whip.
is your second attack?
So yeah, because as I have an extra attack.
Yeah, do it. Do the smacky.
To
And then
attack.
is Nori gonna attack?
Nori is my bonus action.
Ah, gotcha.
Nori is my bonus action. Oh, that one probably won't hit. That's just a 10.
No, unfortunately not.
Unfortunately, no.
As you whip forward, he sort of wraps it up around his arm, and it's like, oh, if you wanted to have fun, you just had to say so.
My child is right there. Disgusting. Nori, kick his ass. And then I'm gonna use my bonus action command.
She's like, rawr.
Bonus action command her to bite.
Okay, roll them bones. Or would you like me to roll for Nori?
I'll roll her. Okay. And then she bites. She'll munch. That is gonna be 16 plus.
16 will hit, so plus whatever, doesn't matter, that hits.
Okay, it's plus 3, so it's been 19.
That hits.
1d6. What's PB mean? I have plus PB on everything.
Proficiency bonus, so your proficiency. So
So plus 3. So
Yeah.
her armor class is 17, by the way.
cool.
So that's a 1d6 plus 3.
She's thick.
Yeah. she's a thick
Doran
girl.
and the baby dragon's AC are the same.
Yep.
Okay. Ooh, that's a 6 plus 3, so 9.
9. All right, good.
9 piercing damage. She munch.
The dude turns to you, towards you, and it's like daughter, like looks up, and she's like, ah, and like clenches down on the arm that has the whip wrapped around it. It's just like, ah! It's like, and like holds on like a cat, like holds on like a or no, actually it holds on like you see like a lizard or like a Komodo dragon holding on to their prey, just like.
All I imagine is
Okay.
some weird image of like
Death
Toothless
roll.
biting somebody.
Exactly.
Yeah. Like I feel like she's like
Sorry.
Toothless size.
Nori cast Munch.
Munch.
Does that end your turn?
That does end my turn, yes.
All right, Felix. As we get to your turn, before we get to your turn, it's another top of the order. So Myers is going to do another legendary
It's not I haven't
action.
gone yet.
Another legendary action. However, for
Wait,
him,
top of the order?
Sorry, not top of the order. In between turns. Sorry,
Oh.
in between turns. I said the wrong word there. In between turns, his second and last legendary action, he is going to just use to reposition himself because he is not really enjoying what he's seeing right now. And actually, he's going to run. Actually, he's going to run over here, and you see he starts reaching to fiddle with something at the dials. That is it. Brings us to your turn, Felix. Felix, as you sort of like, as you take the field in front of you, you feel a little tingle at the nape of your neck, and that same voice you heard sort of whispers over you. It's like, feel this power. Join me.
The fuck?
I can give you whatever you need.
That you cut out there at the last next sentence.
Well, it didn't for me.
Oh,
I heard it.
I heard.
Yeah, it's like, and like the final, like the voice trails off as you feel this sort of like energy sort of like welling inside you, and it's like a perfect partnership
Felix is, I think, multi-classed into into Warlock.
Do we
The
all
voice
get?
I think it is.
The voice is the more the voice speaks to you, the more familiar it gets.
Okay.
Almost familial in a way.
Are we all getting special dark passengers? I know I've already got 2 of mine. Like,
Doran's just like, y'all get the fuck out of y'all stay the fuck out of my head. I got
It's
enough
like-
demons in here. Like,
It's like Doran's
Oh.
like, there's no room for Cthulhu in here. This space is rented by all my trauma.
yeah.
Okay. So I moved up a little bit because I was
Mhm.
very far in the back, and I am
Yeah.
going to cast Shatter at 3rd level, so he needs to
Oh.
roll a con saving throw.
On Professor Myers, you say?
Yes.
Okie dokie.
To shreds, you say.
The shreds, you say?
uh-huh.
Okay. And you said con?
Yes.
That is not one of his strengths.
That's what my guess was.
Though he did roll a natural 20, so good for him.
Ah!
He
Didn't even have to legendary
Bitch.
resist. What a bitch.
he does not have any legendary resistances, just actions.
Well, don't tell me that.
Guys, you're level 6. I'm not throwing that much at you. Like, there's cruel and unusual to a point.
24, so he takes 12.
Not bad. Not bad. Okay, that is your action, your movement. You have bonus action.
I'm gonna inspire Doran.
Okay, we're going to inspire Doran. What do you say to inspire Doran?
Inspire me.
Fucking kill him. Do it.
Do it, pussy.
Do it.
Do it.
Okay. That
All
will take
I
us.
From over to the side, all I hear is do it. Do it.
Okay. It is now the dude who has Nori's mouth on his shoulder. That sounded way worse than it actually did. The dude that Nori's munching. He can really only take an attack against her, let's be honest, so...
He can't move. She's got him. Well, I guess she didn't grapple him, but still.
No, it didn't grapple. So that's a 14. That'll miss on the first one. That's a 19. That will hit on the second one.
How dare he?
That is 6 points of slashing damage as he kind of like gets his sword out and sort of slices it like kind of like at her shoulder, and she like releases it and like. That is all he can do, because if he leaves the space, then he's going to probably die. It takes us to Myers' turn. You watch as he looks at all of you. It's like, no, too late. Fix freedom. And he slams his hand down on the button, and you watch as 2 valves open on the large chamber, and those draconic figures start spreading outward slowly towards the other 2 chambers. That is his bonus action. For his actual action,
What do you mean spreading out? Like, wait, what's happening here?
So within the central chamber in the room, there are two draconic spirits that were sort of floating in there in like stasis. Professor Myers, hitting a button, opened up a valve somewhere within that tank, and you can see them heading towards the tubes at the back of the room that connect to these other tanks, allowing them to head towards those 2 trapped people, Mara and the older humanoid.
Mm-hmm.
That is his bonus action. For his action, he is going to cast Arcane Burst at... I can't see you, so that won't work. He's going to cast Arcane Burst at Theodosia. Hi, Theodosia.
Hello.
He doesn't know who I am. He's not. He's just like, what the fuck was that?
He
Like,
can't see you. Yeah. He would have seen where you would have gone, but not enough to confidently do this. Will a 23 hit? That is 17 points of acid
Is it me,
damage.
Jesus?
17 points of acid damage come raining
Owie.
down upon you.
Bitch.
As he makes multi-attack. So actually, he makes 3 of those. So you know what? Everybody gets an arcane burst. So he's gonna move back to the center of the room till he can see everybody, and then
I don't think
that's an 8. That'll miss. 8 plus.
you'd have to
6
be.
is-
He'd have to be over here to see me.
That's true. Oh no, he is also still on a raised platform, so he can technically. You are in the lower area, so he can see you from there.
Hey, Morgan, where are you going?
Motherfucker.
But a 6 plus 8 is 14. Felix, I believe your AC is higher than 14.
It's 15.
Okay, you avoid the arcane burst.
Whee!
Doran, a 6 plus 6 is a 12. I know that doesn't
No.
do you. So you also avoid the arcane burst.
What about me?
You took 17 points of damage.
Yes, I knew that, but from the arcane burst or from the acid?
Well, from the arcane burst is the acid damage.
Okay.
Yeah. But that ends his turn, takes us back to the top of initiative order. So Doran, you're up.
All right. What does this look like over here?
Sorry. What is
Hold on,
what?
how do I ping
I just hold
Okay.
the mouse down.
that thing?
This specific thing, or like
Yes.
this? That
This
is
spe-
like that small thing you see right there. That appears to be like a jar of some kind. It's like storage. At the dead
Okay.
center is a release valve of some kind for the main tank. I will say once we've hit the top of initiative order, you guys all notice and can hear. It is now the top of initiative order that the dragon spirits have noticed that their passages are free. They move, and we resume turn order with Doran. They have just arrived at the entrance to the tubes for this full round of combat. So they move once per round of combat.
All right. Which tube are the respective people in?
Right
These
here,
two back
the
tubes.
top left and the top left and the top right.
Okay.
Mara is top left. Unidentified older male is top right. Also, you only recognize Mara because like she kind of like pushed herself against the glass. The glass is very opaque and fuzzy. There seems to be some sort of gas filling it. You are unsure. It appears to be humanoid male in the other tank, but you're not dead set certain.
Oh, wait, so she's
So
like
that could be
actually like
someone we know.
Yes.
she's like moving or like
Yeah, no, Mara
like she's
is
coherent.
Mara is very active within her glass, and as soon as she noticed that you were in the room and you made that initial eye contact, she was like pounding against the glass trying to get your attention.
Okay, well that changes things. Which one is she in?
Top left.
Okay.
Top left tank at the, well, what would be, I guess, the front of the room? No, back of the room. You entered from the front. I'm stupid.
All right. Well, I yeah. I'm assuming I'll need to make like an acrobatics check to jump over that.
Yeah, I'll say if you want to, if that's the plan, then roll me an acrobatics check. We'll say that's your, like, okay, if you want to do that, because I'll let you make the decision. If you want to make that move to be able to like clear that distance without burning like a dash or something, that's your bonus action to make that acrobatics check.
Well, I mean, it's still 30. It's just my movement. I'm not like moving past
then
my movement.
Then I would say that because if you're gonna be,
I'm trying to make an acrobatics check to not have to go half movement over the.
okay,
the
then,
thing.
Okay, and then roll me an acrobatics check. DC 15.
Oh, God damn it. I rolled a 5.
Okay.
So I rolled a 13.
Okay, so that'll be, so half movement climbing
So-
over. So that is
Let's
10
put me
feet of
back here.
movement. Yeah, 10 feet of movement to go over that singular square.
Yeah. And then
Alright.
from here,
You can kind of see everyone.
yeah, I feel like they got that guy handled.
So he's like, I'm feeling okay about it. So he's like, looks at Nori, like still trying to snap at him. You see Theo like got the whip around his arms. They got that.
He's gonna make the dash action.
Okie dokie. So you're going to take your dash.
Just making sure I can. So I can go to there.
Yeah. All right, so you dash yourself over to Ara's containment pod.
I don't think there's anything else I can do. Because I don't have any bonus actions to do anything else.
Yes, I think you're
I'm
chilling.
good. So I am.
Mara sort of like puts her hand against the glass as you get close, like looking at you, for what looks like the first time in many, many months.
First time.
I guess I'll take like a. Can I take a bonus action to like take a split second to try to examine like?
Sure, I'll
The-
say
the tank.
you can bonus action investigation check.
Okay. 17.
The tank itself is very solidly constructed. Looks like steel and glass. Possible weak points would be the pipes attaching, as those are made of metal. Looks like much thinner metal to be able to handle whatever this might be. Again, you can tell out the get the whole thing's magical. So like any knowledge you have about like, okay, it's glass, I can break that. It's like even in the midst of combat, you recognize like there's probably more to this than I think, but like at first glance, there doesn't appear any like emergency releases, switches, anything like that. You either have to stop either the main chamber, stop whoever's controlling the main chamber, or find wherever the actual release is for the individual pods, because it's not on the pod itself.
Okay. And I'm done.
That will end your turn. In between turns, the legendary action from Mr. Myers. Noticing that one of his companions has fallen, he will use both his legendary actions for Dark Ritual. As you watch as the corpse of the guard that has 4 arrows sticking out of him turns, points its sword towards Doran, and re-enters initiative order.
Jesus Christ.
It is now that guy's turn technically, because that happens between turns. So he is going to take. Let's see. Not just too far, but he is of a singular mind. So. That'll end his turn because he can't do anything else. That takes us to Theodosia and then Felix.
All right. Wow. Okay. Theodosia is going to. Oh. She's gonna get right up on Professor Myers'
Professor
path.
Bitch Duck.
Yeah. Something good. Cool. Right up on him, and she's going to grab her maul and just swing at him.
All right, rolled in bones.
Right. She's angry. 15.
That'll hit.
Sweet. Right. Bada bam. Yay. Bada bam. Not yay, but I can't re-roll it anymore. Alright, that's gonna be 12 points of damage. But then,
Nice.
she swings.
You
He-
crush one of his knees with that blow,
Yeah.
and he's sort of like,
And she's like, and then she's shouting, "He trusted you!" And
gonna hit him
slams
again.
down.
Are you gonna take your second
I don't-
attack, or did you miss the second attack?
No, I haven't rolled the second attack. What I was going to do is Nori is going to use her reaction to add a draconic essence. As a reaction, infuse strikes. When another creature within 30 feet of the Drake that it can see hits a target with a weapon attack, the Drake infuses the strike with its essence, causing the target to take an extra 1d6 damage of the type determined by its draconic essence. What kind of dragon is
She is a sapphire dragon,
So-
a gemstone dragon, technically.
Yes, but what element does that mean?
So-
Django, you fucked with the wires, and now I am down to one screen.
Would that be like ice,
oh,
maybe?
baby.
Cold?
I think it's either lightning or thunder.
But
I
Jangles,
believe-
how could you?
I believe you are
Django's
right.
pushing on the wires, and the wires are so sensitive with my screens that if you fuck with it, So Django's rubbing her face on them.
It's time to toss her into the other room and shut the door.
So now I'm down to one screen, which is fine. I'll address that later, or I'll address it when it's not my turn. So I don't know what I need to know what element she is.
Yes. No, I'm sorry. I'm trying to get that for
No,
you.
Django, you're not getting pets right now. You've rubbed your face on the wires, and now I'm down to one screen. No, you can't. No, this is your baby.
I mean, if it doesn't matter for like damage causing reasons, we could just call it force for now and then
Yeah.
address it later.
I'll just say for now it's additional force damage because I
Okay.
need to look that up and may or may not just have to come up with it myself because there is not necessarily anything listed, and so for now
Yeah.
just additional force damage.
All right, then.
Thank you, Morgan.
Oh, this dice really loves me today. That's an additional 6 force damage.
Hell yeah. Second attack.
What's that like? What's it like
Yeah.
for your dice to be kind?
This one singular one. This one.
The
Right,
singular
this one,
D6.
This singular D6, being kind.
One singular d6 die.
Ooh, that's a 17 plus 7, so 24.
That absolutely hit. Yeah, no, the 24
Sweet.
hit definitely hits the tiny
God,
wizard
save
man.
some ass kicking for me, please.
Well, I just rolled like butthole for the attack, so this one was another swing, but it was only 8 damage.
Okay. 8 damage. He is looking very rough, but still standing. From every wound you have inflicted, more of this like dark ichor, like his blood has been replaced by it.
Well, that's. I
And
bet
Theo,
I guess
actually-
that's probably fun because Theo's own.
Actually, Theo, looking up close, it looks exactly like your own.
Yeah, she's probably already got like the dark veins
Yeah.
coming up her neck.
The
from
vein,
anger.
the vein is coming up your neck, but like as you see it, it's like you feel almost like there's almost a kinship. Like you're almost drawn towards it, like you want to like reach out, pick it up, and like almost bring it into yourself, but you stop yourself.
Yum.
Upsetting.
Felix, it's your turn. As you reach the top of your turn, and you see like all of these things around you, you again feel that voice. It's like, seal it, seal your revenge with my power.
Hey Hannah, how's your HP?
Fine.
Okay. Felix is going to move for. I always move myself off of the goddamn thing that moves.
Oh
me.
shit! I forgot to use my bonus action to make Nori do her thing.
Oof, unfortunate.
I move forward, and I am making eye contact with him, and I say, "Stop, fucking running!" And I'm going to cast Thunderwave at 3rd level, which means you're also rolling a con saving throw, Hannah. Sorry.
That's okay.
All right.
Okay.
It's everything in 15 feet of
yeah.
me, so that should only be
Yeah.
the professor and Hannah.
Also, when I don't make the Drake do anything, it naturally takes the dodge action.
Okay. So she is taking. She's like sort of
She
clenched and ready to go.
she auto takes the dodge.
She's just covering her face with her wings.
Okay. Well, I got a modified 20.
Perfect, then you're good.
All right. He got a 10. So
Yes. Yes.
That guy hit Nori.
He hasn't gone yet.
Oh.
So he did. I think for like just like 7 damage.
Okay. Brings
So, he's
What was
gonna
your-
take 23. So
Damn.
Hannah takes 11.
Okay, so 11 points of thunder damage. He is rocked, but still standing as though some otherworldly force holds him up. And you can just see, no, the time, no.
For my bonus action, I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast.
All right.
Eldritch Blast.
You feel this anger, this hatred well up inside you as you see this man stand before everything you've thrown against him. The power that you dragged from the start of your journey until now, the power that was inadequate, was unable to save your friend, unable to save one of the few people that you had ever had a connection to. And I think deep down on a small level, you feel this dragging urge to never be that weak again. And you feel a connection lock. There's a sigh sort of floating through your mind. Yes, do it. What did you roll?
I rolled a nat 20.
Hell
Oh.
yeah.
Fuck yes.
All right, roll them bones.
Alright. What is my. Do I add my spell modifier to the damage? I forget how
It's
spells
whatever.
work.
It's not the spell modifier. It is.
Is it
It's your. It's just your
1d10?
modifier, not spell attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, so just modifier, not spell attack.
Okay, so 13 points of damage.
13. Lovely. Your this. What is the color of your Eldritch Blast? Describe
I think
what
it's
your
a
Eldritch
swirl
Blast
of
looks like.
Blue and purple energy, but it definitely isn't like a happy kind of color of blue. Because you know, there's like blues that feel like good energy, and there's
Yeah.
blues that feel like bad energy. It's not a good one.
Yeah. You guys can almost feel the wave of melancholy off this blast as it slams into Meyer's chest, and you watch as it starts to rip him apart almost on a molecular level, slowly subdividing through his entire being and chest until you watch as he like floats away, turned into nothing but dust. As he falls, Felix, you feel this rush of energy leave you, and you collapse, almost fainting on the ground with this as this new wave of power rushes through all of you. Both other individuals you were fighting, the zombie and the monk-like person, they collapse within their own uniforms, turning immediately into de-animated skeletons of some kind. The machine immediately loses power, and you hear a thrashing, screeching, rending scream as you watch these two dark spirits get sucked back into the main tank and then slowly compress down until the tank is empty and nothing fills it, as they are dissolved away back into that space between the planes. As you watch sort of a portal close underneath at the bottom of the tank. That is where we will end our session for today.
Fuck.
Thank you all so much for joining us for another session of Dances with Dice. Please follow us on all social media channels at Dances with Dice. When you use the hashtag DWDcast or DWDart, we'll use you as named NPCs in the show. Thank you all so much for joining us, and join us every single week for new episodes of Dances with Dice.